So I'm on plane, right? I think we were going to Benidorm. I can't remember. Yeah, we were at Benidorm because we'd seen it on telly. Anyway, Captain came over his intercom, if you'll pardon the expression. He said, "Unfortunately, we've lost an engine, and we're going to be gradually losing altitude, and I'm going to try and land the plane in the sea. Now, when it gets close to this, I want you to assume crash positions and stick your head between your knees." I thought, if I could stick my head between my knees, I'd never leave the house. I don't think he thought that through, had he? Anyway, so, no, this is real. I'm not making this up. So, we're screaming down towards sea, and this woman decided that's it, it's my last chance. She leapt up and she ripped her top off. She says, "Somebody make me feel like a real woman." And our Billy got up. He said, "Here, duck, iron this shirt." That's sexist, innit? But, like, does it look like I care?
When we were kids, I know I'm not a goat, I don't mean them sort of kids. When we were kids, in our village, we used to have this vicar, and he were boz-eyed. I don't mean just a bit, I mean he were like scary boz-eyed, you know. And sometimes, because he lived on his own, he'd come and have dinner on a Sunday with some parishioners, and he sat at our Sunday dinner table once, and like, we just had all on to keep a straight face, because he was so bothered. I remember he asked for salt, and 4 of us went for it for him. You never know where they were looking. Anyway, my mum says to me, she says, "Come on, Nigel, say grace for the vicar." I said, "I don't know grace, Mum." She said, "Yes, you do. Come on." I said, "I don't know grace, Mum." She said, "Come on, say it." I said, "I don't." She said, "Say what your daddy said at the table yesterday. Oh, God." I said, "Oh, yeah. Are you sure, though?" She said, "Yes. Go on, say it." I said, "Really, though? Are you sure?" She said, "Yes." I said, "All right. Upon your head be it. Oh, God, why do we have to have the boz-eyed vicar for dinner tomorrow?" He didn't come again. One-liners, yeah, one-liners. I know lots of one-liners. Wait a minute, I'll think of one. What do you call a man in the sea with no arms and no legs? Bob. Right? Wait a minute. I'll keep them coming. What do you call a woman who sets fire to all her household bills? Bernadette. Right? What do you call a woman playing snooker with a jug of beer on her head? Beatrix Potter. Do you get them or not? I mean, some people find them funny and some don't. What do you call a carpenter from Pakistan? Ahmed Ashed. I'll think of some more for later. Right, I've got one for you. That's what them comedians say, innit? Here, I've got one for you. You can have this like it's theirs, you know. Anyway, this scouser got pulled over by a copper, and because his lights were out or something, I don't know, it's not really that important. And this copper's looking all around his car and he's checking his tyres, and this scouser had got out of his car. And copper looks round, and this scouser's kicking his dog, like really hard, and copper says, "Oh, you pack it in, you're in enough trouble as it is, what you kicking your dog for?" And the scouser said, "Here, because that's what they're doing, it. Here, do, dem do, that's all they say. He said, "If your dog no, wait a minute, if this dog did to you what he's just done to me, you kick him." He said, "What's he done?" He said, "He's eaten me tax disc." I can't do accents. I don't like it. Excuse me. I don't like it when all these comedians do all that rude stuff, you know, sex and that, especially youngins, because I just get embarrassed. But anyway, I'll give it a go. This is a routine, I think they call it. I have a bit of bother with sex, me. I've got that man's problem. I'm envious of a stiff breeze, if I'm honest, and I only take Viagra to stop me rolling out of bed. And it keeps the sheets off your sunburn as well, doesn't it? Anyway, with women, it's always been difficult. I'm all right now. My girlfriend now, she's an internet porn star, and she's going to go absolutely crackers when she finds out as well. That's a good one, that, isn't it? No, she called me a pervert in bed the other night. She called me a pervert, and that just embarrassed me in front of everybody. But I remember the first time we was, like, because I'm not good at chatting girls up, but I got her and I got her into bed. And I was doing good, you know, I was keeping time and everything. And then that embarrassing bit that I don't like, when she slowly opened up her eyes and looked into mine, I thought, oh no, she's coming round. There, that was my routine on sex. Do you like it?